Hello, lovely students. In this video, we're going to accomplish trying to transfer our data from your data sheet that you've been collecting for the last 3 days onto Microsoft Excel and then to create a data plot. So let's walk through those steps. You should have your Wake ID pulled up, which should look like this screen to a degree. We're going to go to the Microsoft 365, which is here. I've just got it organized in folders. So Microsoft 365, it looks like this. It also might be down here. Just wherever your M365 is, we're going to click on that. It's going to make sure that we are logged in. We're going to click down here where it says Apps. Go to Excel. And we're going to create a blank workbook. It's just going to call it Book 1. I'm going to change the name just because I'm awesome like that. We're going to call it DM2.4 Puzzle Cube Data. Okay? All right, before we get started moving stuff over, we need to make sure that we have the right headings. So I'm going to make sure that we have one called name for the name of the person solving our cube. Are they a student or adult? And then we're going to record their time 1 in seconds, time 2 in seconds, and time 3 in seconds. All right, I'm kind of a formatting nerd, so I'm going to make sure this is all bold. I'm going to increase the size just a little bit, and then I can double click where it says to change the size. I'm going to double click, maybe. Oh, no, I got to select the columns first. All right, so we are going to adjust the width of these columns. So I'm going to select the column headings from the top where it says A, B, C, D, E. And then I'm going to double click right here where it adjusts the width, and look, it automatically adjusts based on what it thinks you need. I'm going to click off of it and then manually adjust column A because our names are going to be a little bit longer. So I am going to now take our data from our data sheet, which may look similar to what you have here, and I'm going to transfer that over to this document. Okay, now that we have all of our data transferred over, now we can create our box plot. So the key to this is to make sure we just select the numbers. And notice that I just typed in numbers here of seconds. I didn't put any minutes. I just put time in seconds. You may have some times that have milliseconds, and that's okay. But we are going to take just the numbers of times 1 through 3. And I just realized that I put them in the wrong column. So I am going to transfer them over to the correct column. And there you go. I'm going to select just the numbers. I'm going to go up here to Insert. I'm going to click on this little drop down here for Insert Chart. And then I'm going to locate under the Statistical category the Box and Whiskers plot. And when I click on that, it automatically generates a Box and Whiskers plot. If you had issues with that or it did not work out right for you, you likely had text selected, or you had a time somewhere in here that had a numerical value in it, in which it might give you some issues. So make sure that each one of your times is just a numerical value and you have only the numbers selected. Okay? And then it's going to do all the heavy lifting for you, and you've now created your Box and Whiskers plot. So this Box and Whiskers plot is where we're going to take the screenshot and we're going to place it into our document, or at least have it saved for Mr. Cowsbeak to check at a later time. So make sure that you have saved it, which it's going to do automatically. We just want to make sure it has the little check mark here. It says that it's saved. So when we close out and we sign out, everything is good to go for the next time I get in. In order to access it at a later time, you'll just go back to the same place. You'll go back to Microsoft 365. You'll go to Excel, and then now that you have created this, it will now have it as one of the latest that you've created, and you can just click it to open it back up. There you go.